of soccer. Last week we worked on dribbling. This week we're going to be working on passing. Why do you think passing is important in soccer? I want you to take a moment to think about it. Why is passing important in soccer? Well, passing is a way to move the ball from one side of the field to the other side, because the object of the game of soccer is to score into the other team's net. So you need to be able to pass the ball to players on your team. Because remember, soccer is a team sport. You need to work together. All right, so come on over here, camera. This week we're going to be working on passing. First, we need to know how to pass by ourselves. So there's 3 cues to passing. The first is you're going to be using the inside of your foot. What other skill do you use the inside of your foot with? Dribbling, just like last week. So what I want everyone to do right now is touch the inside of your shoes. Inside of your shoes. You're going to be passing with the inside of your foot for this week. Okay, inside your foot. The second thing you want to do when you're passing is your foot that is not striking the ball is going to be right next to the ball. So if I come up to a ball, I'm going to put my foot, plant my foot, non-dominant foot right next to the ball. I'm going to swing my other leg and use my laces. So remember, so you're coming up, planting your foot, swinging your leg, and making contact with the inside of your foot. And the last thing is you want to be looking at your target. So come over here, camera. Your first activity is going to be working on using the inside of your foot and passing to a stationary target, so something that's not moving. So I pass right here to the sidewalk. I'm gonna have my ball, I'm gonna walk up to the ball, plant my foot next to the ball, swing my leg, and hit my target. We're gonna keep practicing this. You can have any kind of target. So I put my ball down, plant my foot, swing, hit my target. The ball might kind of start going all over the place. That's okay. You can also go right up over to the wall. Come on over here, camera. Let me show you this spot. So you put my ball down, and I can work on my passing here too. It's a little tricky with the snow, but that's kind of what's fun about this. All right, it's your turn. Hello everyone. Now we're going to be talking about the warm-up game. This week's warm-up tag game is called candle tag. And what do candles do? They melt. So before I tell you how to play the game, we need to talk about how you move through this game. The first round, you're going to be doing this movement. Does anyone know what this movement is? This is galloping. So you have one foot in the front and you're galloping around. The second round of tag, you're going to be skipping. So remember, skipping is one knee up, the other foot down, just like this. One foot up. You can even practice right now by jumping up on one foot like this. So you can get used to skipping. And then you switch. So skipping is round 2. And the third round is choose your own adventure. Maybe you want to walk, maybe you want to run, maybe you want to skip, maybe you want to gallop. You get to choose. Each of you get to choose the way that you're going to move around. All right, so back to candle tag. Candle tag. If you get tagged by the tagger, you turn into a candle. Look at my friend Mr. Williams here again. Put his mask on. So if he tags me, I'm going to turn to a candle, and I'm going to slowly melt. And as I melt down to the ground, if another friend tags me to free me, then I'm back in the game. If I keep melting and no one tags me, and I melt all the way to the ground, I'm going to do 5 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm back in the game. You're going to play 3 rounds of tag, like I said, and in between each round of tag, you're going to be using that movement cube as a class. All right? Have fun. Now we're going to be working on activity number 2. You just finished working on your stationary passing. Now you're going to be passing with a partner, and I have a special guest today. Mr. Williams is here. Woo! Mr. Williams is going to be helping me out today. So you're going to be passing with a partner. Remember, using the inside of your foot, you're going to make sure your other foot is planted next to the ball, and you're going to swing and aim at your target. And my target is Mr. Williams. So check this out. Hey, Mr. Williams.
Hello, Max.
All right. Plant. And remember, when you get the ball, you want to trap the ball. So put your foot right on top. So you're going to be passing back and forth to warm up. After about 2 minutes, whoa, Mr. Williams is good, isn't he? After about 2 minutes, your teacher is going to keep track of time. Your teacher will say, okay, you have 2 minutes, and you're going to see how many passes you can have back and forth with your partner for 2 minutes. If you lose the ball, just keep going. So 1, 2, 4. Oh, this is it. 4. Every single time I'm looking at Mr. Williams. Man, this is fun. After you do that for 2 minutes, you're gonna stop and then you'll switch and find a new partner. The person with the ball stays still and then your partner would go find a new person to play with. All right, that's part 2. Have fun.